Okay, we're going to build the shoulder pads, as I like to call them. Just the head, the helmet, the shoulder pads, the connector, and the back plate. And so this is where you actually need the 20mm, M2 20mm. On the back of the shoulder pads, you'll see the two holes. You can start one or two or whatever you like. You can screw them in just until they start to protrude from the middle section here. Right there. And this is the top and this is the bottom. And so from the top, the helmet will fold over, and from the bottom, the black back plate will come down. So, what do we do? Oh, we're doing the back plate because that's what I've got the part in. So on the back plate, you want the thing up from the back of it. So here's the screw, here's the little nub here, and you just screw it all the way through. Oops, make sure that, so I missed the hole, so the whole thing's kind of messed up. It's out of whack this way, so just back up a little bit. Realign, just kind of, you can hold it with your fingers, it should be flush, so your fingers will keep it flush. And then you can go in through the hole, there you go. And then it's just around and around we go. Sorry, I have to do it this way because my hands hurt so much from doing so many of these. Jesus is giving me RSI. Okay, and so you go in as far as you can. All right, so this is pretty floppy and loose. That's your choice how you want to do it, but I like it a little tighter. So you just kind of put it in and crank down on it a little bit, and that'll pull the two sides together until it binds. And now it's pretty tight, so when you flip it up, it stays. When you flip it down, it stays. Okay. So on the helmet, we will do the helmet portion first. So two M2x8 screws, and you'll see you've got a big hole and a little hole. We're going to be going into the little hole on the helmet portion. The holes through the helmet are don't bind with the screw at all, and they have to go into the small holes actually to make life easier. Make these holes a little bit bigger. Just to make sure it's easier to start the screws. All right. One side, it's a little stiff, but you can adjust it to whatever you like. Now I'll do the other side. Ooh, it's too stiff. Back it off. Screw it until it cracks and then back off quarter turn. Not really, because it's plastic, so once it cracks it's kind of done. All right, so now we want to put this piece down. Actually, we'll start the 20mm first. So we got the open slot here. Put it in. Alright, so now we got it down at 90 degrees, so it's easy to set in, and then it should rest properly. The helmet doesn't come all the way forward, it kind of sits with a little crack there. You'll be able to tell as you screw in, if it gets tougher, then you've missed the hole in the helmet. But you can see how I can rotate the helmet even though I'm part of the way in. So again, how stiff you want it is up to you. You just crank down on the screw where you want it. I think that's fine for this. So it'll stay closed. Okay. So there's the shoulder pads, they're done.